All right, we're gonna roll those shoulders up, back and down. As always, inhaling, lift them up, exhale, pull them back and down. Make some big circles, let your whole body move with that. Let it round in a kitty cat stretch and then open in sort of a standing cow, and do a couple of those. And then we'll step out, wide stance, hinge at your hips, and let's roll through an actual cat-cow. Rounding that tailbone under, pulling the belly button in, space between your shoulder blades, and then extend that tailbone long, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Again, just rounding, and then let's just drop that right shoulder in for a moment, come back to center, drop that left shoulder in, and come back to center and roll it up. Good. All right, and then find that nice Pilates posture. I'm just trying to get our star back on the screen. She's going elsewhere. So Pilates posture, abs strong in. I want you to shift your weight onto your left leg. Lift your right knee and try to get the knee parallel with the hip. So balance to start with. Then you're going to extend that leg and feel your quadricep work. Make sure it didn't come way down here, right? It's still up here. Bend it, press it, press it, press it. Now you can do this with a flexed heel, so that you feel your quad more, or you can point the toe and feel the lengthening of the quad. Then you're going to bring that leg down in front of you. You're going to bend your left knee, extend your tailbone back, and feel a hamstring stretch on that right leg for just a moment. Then you're going to shift your weight into your left heel and your left booty, and you're going to lift that right leg off the ground. So all your weight is on your left leg, it's bent. You should feel this in your glute and your quad, and then stand up, sit down. Left leg is in the, or right leg is in the air. Good, one more time, stand up. Now you're gonna step back, same leg, right leg steps back, drop your heel down, brief calf stretch, and then bend that back knee, drop into a stretch on the front of your right hip flexor and quadricep. And then you're going to pitch forward and balance on that left leg, elongating in what we call airplane position. Then you're going to do your best to come straight through. And there we are again, that right leg is up. Extend that right leg straight, bend and straighten, bend and straighten, bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Bring the leg down, heel goes up, left knee bends, booty goes out, long flat spine, so you're getting a nice stretch in that hamstring. And then shift your weight back into your left hip and heel, lift that right leg off the ground, balance and quad and glutes, straighten it up, sit into it, straighten up, sit into it, straighten up. One more, sit down, straighten up, step back with the right leg. Press your heel down, quick little calf stretch, and then roll up on that toe, bend that back knee, tuck your hip under, both knees are bent, get a nice stretch through the front of that right leg, and then fly it. So a lot of balance here. Now we're going to add on one more time, right? We're going to keep that balance. We're going to stand up, and if you need to tap your toe down, that's fine. Lengthen and stand up. Lengthen, stand up. Two more times, stretch it out. You're trying to get your torso parallel to the ground, stretch it out, and then here's that move where you come back, starting position, knee is bent, right in front of your hip, extend the leg, bend and stretch, bend and stretch, bend and stretch, bend and stretch, bring it down, hamstring stretch, right, the left knee bends, right toes up, lift that leg off the ground, put all your weight on your right heel into your, left heel, stand it up, sit down, stand up, sit, stand, sit, stand, right leg goes back, stretch the calf, tuck it under, bend the knee, front of the thigh, hip, hamstring stretch, fly it, torso parallel to the ground, stand up, torso parallel, stand up. This should be left hamstring work. Stand, one more time, fly, stand, knee up, extend, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heel goes down, toes go up, left knee bends, hamstring stretch, lift that right foot, put all your weight in your right leg, straighten it up, bend, straighten, bend, straighten, bend, straighten, one more, bend, straighten, step back, right leg, press the heel down, then lift it up, bend the back knee, tuck it under, hip flexor stretch, and you're gonna fly it, try and get that torso parallel to the ground, straighten up, fly, straighten up, fly, straighten up, fly, knee comes through, this is your last round on this side, extend, 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 heel down, left leg bends, hamstring stretch, right leg off the ground, all the weight in the left leg, straighten up, straighten up, straighten up, straighten up, straighten up, right leg back, heel down, calf stretch, tuck it under, bend the knee, both knees, hip flexor stretch, fly it, woo! Torso up, torso parallel to the ground, torso up, parallel, up, parallel, come through, knee up, woo, and down, ouch. All right, we're gonna do all of that on the other side. So roll the shoulders up, back and down, shake it all out. As you're ready, shift your weight into your right leg, lift that left knee, get it parallel to the ground, and then we extend it either with pointed toes, if you like, or flex through the heel. Good, then you're gonna bring that leg down, heel up, or heel down, toe up, bend the left right knee, left toes up, good, and then shift your weight into that right leg, keep the knee bent with that left leg off the ground, straighten your right leg, bend, sit into it, straighten up, sit into it, straighten up, one more time, sit into it, straighten up, left leg goes behind you, press that heel down, then come up, tuck, and bend into that left leg so you feel that front of the thigh stretch. Then as you're ready, you're gonna fly it, and we're gonna go right into that hamstring work this time. Stand up, toe down if you need it, and fly. Stand up and fly, stand up and fly. Two more times, up, fly. Last time up, knee comes through. Extend and reach. 3, 2, and 1, heel down, right knee bends, left toe up, hamstring stretch. And then all your weight into that right leg, left leg comes off the ground, and we straighten the right leg. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten, bend and straighten, bend and straighten, left leg back, press the heel down for a calf stretch, roll up on the toes, bend the knee, tuck, and drop into it. And then we fly, try to get that torso parallel to the ground, and stand up. And now you're gonna feel that right glute and that right hamstring working. 2 more like that. And on this one, that knee comes through and we extend. 3, 2, 1, heel down, toes up. Bend the right knee, hamstring stretch. And then all your weight on that right leg, straighten it up, bend it, straighten it up. Left leg is just in the air. Good, and now step back with that left leg, press the heel down, lunge. Bend the knee, tuck it under, hip flexor stretch. Then we fly, everything parallel to the ground, and then we straighten up. And we go parallel, and we straighten up. Parallel, straighten up. One more time. Parallel, straighten up, knee goes through, extend 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heel down, toe up, right knee bends, flat back, hamstring stretch, all your weight into your right leg, left leg off the ground, straighten the right leg, bend and straighten, bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Last time, bend, straighten, left leg back, heel down, stretch out that calf. Then up on the toes, tuck it under in both knees, feel that hip flexor stretch, fly it out, flat back, leg lifted, stand up and fly, and up and fly, up and fly, leg through, extend, 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 heel down, toe up. Bend the right knee, stretch that left hamstring. And then all the weight in that right leg, left leg lifts, and we straighten the right and bend and straighten, bend and straighten, bend and straighten. One more, bend and straighten. Step back, heel presses down, tuck, bend, whoo, fly it out, stand it up, fly it out, stand it up. This should all be work on that right hamstring. Last time, knee through, pause, bring it down. Woo! Ow, ow, ow. Move that around, shake that out as you need to, and then walk to the back of your mat, please. All right, and then let's come into a bent knee position, hands on your thighs, and we're gonna roll through that cat-cow a couple times. Good, so keep going meow and moo, cat and cow, cat and cow. She's like, baby, where are you? And round into that cat one more time, and then extend into that cow. Really squeeze those shoulder blades together, pull that belly button in, and see if you can bend enough to get your hands right underneath you. Then you're gonna slide it out, you're gonna keep those legs wide, hands are gonna come directly underneath you, and then you're gonna bend your elbows backwards and straighten them up. And we're gonna do that nice little Pilates push-up using our triceps to do most of the work. Head in line with your spine. Make sure your body is moving as a unit. And then we're gonna bend the knees, whoo, and drop back and press back, resting position. As you come through, undulate into your cow and round back in your cat. So movement through that spine. Good. And then this time your feet are coming together and we're going back up into a high plank. We're gonna rotate towards me, open that arm, see if you can lift that top leg. Gently bring it down, both hands down, rotate away, top arm up, and then top leg if you can. And down, hands underneath. One more time, rotate to me. Top leg up if you can. Back to center, rotate away, open up, back to center. Last add on here, shoulders out of your ears. You're gonna roll forward and press back, stretching your calves. Roll forward on the toes and stretch back. Try not to do this, right? We're not going into a down dog. We're just traveling forward and back like one of those people movers. And then bend, and again, we'll round through that cat and open in that cow. Round through that cat, open in that cow. We're gonna do something special here. Walk your left or your right hand forward. Take your left hand, palm to the sky, bring it under. Drop down, feel a stretch on the back of that left shoulder. And then if you want, right arm can come up and open you even farther, or it can walk overhead. And then right hand down, press yourself back through center. Right hand goes under, shoulder on the ground. And then left arm can go up or overhead. And then press it up. And come to a seated position, sitting up nice and tall. But as you do that, do me a favor and grab the back of your mat. And I want you to roll it up quite a few times, as if you're making a burrito or a cannoli or a sleeping bag if you don't want to talk food during Pilates, but enough that you have a couple inches of lift. And let's sit up on that. Bring your glutes out from under you so you can sit nice and tall, so you feel your sit bones. And then give me a little shimmy shake forward so that you feel as if you are sitting in a slight tip. You're not rounded back. So if you need to bend your knees so that you can sit tall, do so. Otherwise, here you are, shoulders out of your ears, arms are in front of you, and then I want you to lift them up to help elevate that spine. So feel that lift through that spine, see how you lift up out of your hips. And then without letting your hands come in front of you, give me a hinge, reach and hinge. Reach more with the right, more with the left, and more with both. Reaching, reaching, extending and reaching, and then bring that down. Shoulders up, back and down, arms into a T. Rotate your left arm over your right leg. Bring your right arm behind you and reach, reach, reach. Stretch your arms and really rotate at your hip, or excuse me, your waist. Keep reaching your right arm back and your left arm forward. Go past your right leg and then just support that. So we're not hinging forward, we're staying up and turn that into a twist. And then finally, walk that left hand forward towards the right leg, but don't round. Stay as lifted as you were before. My back hand is still down and that left arm is gonna reach. And then we'll sit up. Now we're gonna go the other way. So right arm rotates over the left leg, reach right, twist left, keep reaching, 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 and then hands down, turn it into a twist, sit tall, and then front arm reaches past, reaching, try not to drop, and then lift up. So that's kind of a supported stall. We're gonna do this with the breath. Deep breath in, sit tall, exhale, hinge, reach, open, back arm down, front arm reaches, but try not to round. So use, if you can, your arm against your leg. Make sure you're not dropped and rounded. Inhale, center, other direction, back arm down, hinge forward, give yourself some support, and sit up tall. Here we go again. Exhale, reach, hinge, long spine. Inhale up, exhale, reach, hinge, long spine. One more time each way. And back to center. All right. While we have this little lift, I want you to roll back if you're okay. Hopefully you have some carpet or something underneath you. Roll back so that your hips are a little higher than the rest of you, right? So now, instead of my hips being tipped this way, they're tipped this way. And then bring those legs up and in and give them a hug. And you should feel your low back press into the ground. So I want you to find those ab muscles that will keep that low back on the ground. So curl those ribs towards your hips and then lift the legs tabletop, but rather than have them way out here, they're gonna be in over your chest a little bit. Arms out to the T, exhale, really pull those abs in and then point those toes and let's just do a single leg toe touch, but don't let the toe go lower than that lift that you have, right? And then if you want, you can make it double leg. But then we're gonna add on, we're gonna hold at the bottom, whether it's single leg or double leg, hold 4, 3, 2, and 1, and exhale back up. Lengthen out the back of your neck, make sure your spine is long. A couple more times. Don't forget to hold at the bottom, I did. You can also widen your knees and flex your heels into Pilates V. But again, really important to keep that hold at the bottom and also notice if your low back is lifting up. We're trying to do this in a pelvic tilt without your low back lifting. 2 more like that, holding at the bottom. Good. Last time, hold at the bottom. And then extend the legs straight up. All right, reconnect those ribs to your hips, press that low back into the ground, point your toes. Let's do 1 straight leg reaching, but I want you to notice where is it that you go to where that low back lifts up and don't go past that point. Press those ribs down and then bring that leg up. Other leg, reach, maybe go past a little bit so you know where it is and then hold. And then back up. 1 more single leg, reach, hold, 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 and back up. Last time, other leg, reach, hold, 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 and back up. And now legs together. Ribs in, abs down, reach, holding, abs in, ribs flat, 3, 2, 1, back up. We're just gonna do a few of these. And back up. 2 more. Reach and hold, point those toes, flex back up. Last time, reach and hold, and back up. Curl those knees in, roll over it onto one side, leave that bump where it is. And now you're going to place your shoulder blades across that lift. And then just open, feet are down on the ground, chest is open, back of the neck is long. You should feel that nice expansion through your spine. Deep breath in, exhale, hands by your side. Inhale to prepare, exhale, roll the head, neck, and shoulders up so you're just barely touching the corners of your shoulder blades to that mat, and back down on the inhale, and you can open your arms again if you like that stretch. So exhale, lift up, you can swing your arms down. On the inhale, reach your arms overhead, and exhale, sweep them down. Inhale, exhale to lift, inhale to sweep, and exhale down. Deep breath in, exhale, lift, inhale, sweep, exhale down. One more time, exhale, lift, inhale, sweep, and exhale down. Back of the neck is nice and long. We're going to do one more exercise with this lift. Stack those legs tabletop, pull those ribs down, pull the head, neck, and shoulders off the ground. Inhale, reach, double leg stretch, but try and go a little farther, and then exhale, bend. Inhale, reach, go a little farther, and exhale, bend. So I'm actually going up over that bump and bend. If your neck is bothering you, give yourself support here instead. Now, leave the head, neck, and shoulders up or down, but give them support. Extend the legs, tabletop, extend, tabletop, extend, tabletop, reach, table, reach, table. 4 more. Last 2. And last 1. Woo, come on up. Sit in front of that little roll up. Right? So now, it's probably not going to give you a lot of support, but a little bit as you roll back. So you just have a little bit of support here, arms out into a T, shoulders roll up, back and down. Exhale, lower those hands and come up. Kind of similar movement to what we just did, but from up instead of lying down. Hinge back, inhale, open those arms, exhale, lower them, inhale up, exhale back, reach them open, exhale up, inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge back, open those arms, lower them down, and come up. Lift up and over. So as you do this, you guys keep going. You're exhaling to move, right? You exhale to hinge back. You inhale, open those arms. It's all kind of one motion. Exhale, come up, inhale, lift. Exhale to go back. Reach on that inhale. You exhale back up. Give me 4 more of those, please. And last time, hold it back. Arms reach overhead. If that's too much, go a little lower with those hands. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up. Woo! Get rid of that roll. And roll all the way down, please. Okay. All right, hug those knees in, and let's give a little love to that low back. We've been working pretty hard already. Rock those knees side to side. And then arms into a T, knees drop to one side, spinal twist. And then up and over, other side. And then we go back to center. All right, so today we're going to do a single leg pull instead of single leg stretch. So you're going to bring your left hand to your right knee and your right hand to your right ankle. So your shin is parallel to the ground. The knee is pulled in more than it usually is. That left leg goes up, head, neck, and shoulders up or down. We're going to lift and reach through those left toes, hug that right knee in, and then it's a sharp pull in, and we switch, grab that left ankle with the right, or the left hand, right hand to the left knee. And then again, here we go with the breathing really quick. Exhale, switch and reach. Inhale, switch, exhale, reach. Inhale, switch, exhale, reach. Inhale, switch, reach, reach, reach. And then if you want to, imagine that you have something right out in front of you, a little target, tap it with your toe, tap, 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 toe tap, toe tap, toe tap, reach, 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 keep going, reach, 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 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Woo, bring it down. Legs straight up. Reach for that right leg. Exhale, flex through that right heel. Bring it closer. Roll your tailbone down and lift yourself higher into your scissors. This left leg doesn't need to go low. It's more about the right leg coming in. Switch it up. Left leg, flex through the heel. Elbows wide, roll the hips back down, bring that right leg in line, pull the left leg closer, inhale, switch, exhale, flex, reach, and reach opposite leg, exhale, flex, leap, reach. That's it, I just made up words. Good, flex, lift, reach, whatever. I said reach, no, I don't even know what I said. So this is sort of what we'll call the stretchy version of scissors, not the typical version. 2 more. And feet come all the way down. Heels are right underneath your knees. Arms are long, shoulders press open. And press up into your bridge. Really squeeze and lift those hips. Back of the neck is long. Give those glutes an extra squeeze. Reach through your fingers, pull the ribs down, tuck the hips, and then that right leg comes up, point to the sky, lower it to the height of your left knee, flex and lift. Lower point, flex and lift. Right knee in, place it down next to the left foot, and let's come down. Roll through your spine a couple times, tucking and lifting that low back, and then find neutral, ribs down, lift it up, squeeze that booty, come an extra inch higher, left knee in, point it to the sky, exhale, lower it till it's even with that left knee, right knee, exhale, flex and lift, point to lower, flex to lift. Keep that squeeze on that right side of the body. Good, and then knee in, bring it down. Let those knees flop open, soles of the feet together. Then bring your hands around, bring your knees together and your heels outward, and then rotate one leg in at a time. Getting a little bit of stretch on the front of the legs and outer hip. We're about to work some more outer hip. So this time, roll over onto your side, facing me. Line your body up in a long, straight line. Arms right underneath your ear. Waistline is lifted. Abs are drawn in. Top leg is going to lift. Find your balance. And then exhale, squeeze it down. Point and lift. And exhale, squeeze it down. Now leave that top leg up and the bottom leg meets it, hold, and then they both come down. So it's inhale, up, up, hold, and exhale down. Up, up, hold, exhale down. Up, up, hold, exhale down. Up, up, hold, exhale down. Both legs together, exhale, lift, hold, inhale down. Exhale, lift, hold, inhale down. Exhale, lift, hold, inhale down, We're gonna do a little variation. Exhale, lift, hold, bring them forward, bring them down. Lift them up, bring them behind you, bring them down. Up and forward, up and back. Up and forward, up and back. One more time, up and forward, up and back. Leave the legs long, lift that top leg, flex the heel down, or excuse me, the toe down, turn the heel up, bring that leg to the front corner of your mat. Use your quad, that waistline off the ground. Tap your toe, lift it up, hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap it down, lift it up, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep those ribs engaged. Don't forget you're holding at the top with the toe turned down so you feel this in your outer hip. 2 more times. And relax. Whew. If that upper hip needs some love, give it some love, and let's switch over to the other side, please. So long spine on the opposite side, legs in line, arm underneath your ear, waistline lifted, abs drawn in, ribs together, top leg is gonna lift on an inhale, flex and lower. Point lift, inhale, flex lower. Point lift, inhale, flex lower. Good, lift that top leg, bring the bottom leg to meet it, hold for a moment and bring them down. So it's inhale, up, up, hold, exhale down. 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 And then legs together, exhale, lift, hold, and inhale down. Exhale, lift, hold, inhale down. Make sure when you lift that your waistline isn't dropping. Good, now we do that add-on, lift them up, bring them in front of you. Lift them up, bring them behind you. Lift up in front, lift up behind. When you do this, try not to wiggle waggle your upper body too much. And notice if that waistline was dropping down, my ribs were. Good, and then we come back to center. We take that top leg, we bring it in front to the front corner, rotate it so the heel is up, but you're not rotating your whole hip, right? Just the femur and the hip socket. And then we lift the heel to the sky and we hold it 4, 3, 2, and 1 and tap it down. Lift and hold and tap it. Lift and hold. Lift and hold. Lift and hold. Lift and hold. 2 more times, lift, hold. Lift, hold. And lift, hold. I lied, 2 more. And relax. Ooh, give that hip some love. And then we're over onto our abs, please. Arms are out in front. Big toes together. And let's pull that belly button in. Actually, you know what? Let's go legs hip distance apart, but toenails down. And then just lift your upper body, squeeze those shoulder blades together, lift your kneecaps, but keep your toenails on the ground, and then hover your arms. We're gonna get ready for breaststroke here. Inhale, and then exhale, dive forward. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, pull back. And relax. Let's bend the knees and windshield wiper side to side. And then when you're ready, you're up on your forearms, shoulders back and down. Pull your chest back, your ribs back, your abs up and in, back of the neck nice and long. And that's your pre-plank. And when you're ready, you come into your version of a plank. Head in line with your spine. Shoulders are broad. Ribs are in, tailbone is tucked under. Option to roll forward and back if you want. We're going to be here for 45 seconds. I did look at my watch. Thighs lifted, be strong. Tailbone under, back of the neck in line. Just 15 more seconds. And down. Ooh, let's press back again, that resting position, arms in front or by your sides. If you have knee issues, you can make a little fist so that you can stack and give yourself some more space. Good. And then slide on through a cat-cow again. Again, moving through that spine. All right, we're going to try to do an exercise that we do sometimes. Probably better in person, but we're going to try it here. So, come onto your forearms as if you're doing a regular plank. And keep in mind that your arms both stay down. But I want you to pivot so that your right hip is up and your left hip is down. Your right leg is in front of the left, but both forearms are still down. Your right hip is up in the sky, pike it up, bring it down. Pike it up, bring it down. Make sure your right arm is on the ground, not your right hand, your forearm. 2 more. Good, back through center, listen up. Rotate so you're on the outside of the right heel, right foot. Left leg goes in front, you're on the arch. Left hip to the sky, lift up, pike, and down. Pike and down, both elbows are down. And come down. Woo. Walk your arms towards the right and press your hips towards the left. Come forward in a cow and round back in a cat. Come forward in that cow and round back in that cat. And one more time, forward in your cow, back in your cat. Hands go through center and all the way to the left. Come forward cow and round that cat. Good. Woo. And then come on back. And we are headed into a mermaid position. So left leg bent, right leg out behind you. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And let's take a T position to start with. Go over towards your left, tap your left fingers if you can, and then come up just to center. Up and over, and back to center. Up and over, back to center. One more time like that, up and over, and center. Option to bring your arms into a V, but make sure you don't curl, right? So stay lifted, and again, over to your left and center. Left and center, left and center. One more, left and center. Let's make it a mermaid stretch. Left hand down, right arm up and over, and then you can bend that left elbow and really reach overhead, open to the back, close it down, stretch it out, bring that hand down and you'll feel that nice stretch in that low back. And then reach those right arms, lift up and come up. And let's switch our legs. So right leg in front, left leg off to the side, arms in that T. If you feel already that you're kind of rounded, pull your glute out from under you. And then we go right and back up. Maybe those fingertips tap, maybe they don't. Good, and then if you'd like, arms in a V. And then arm down, up and over. You can bend that bottom arm, reach, open to the back, close it down, feel that stretch in your back, reach those hands forward. And then we'll press up. And we're going to spin around onto our spines. We're going to take our time. We're going to lift our toes up. And you're going to try a controlled roll down with your toes off the ground. Try and take 8 counts. And then knees come in. And we're going to draw giant circles on the ceiling with those knees and reverse. And then right foot on the ground, left knee in. Let's bring our hand behind that hamstring and give it a big hug and do those same circles, but just a couple this time. Make sure you go both directions. And then left knee to the left and right leg opens, little inner thigh stretch. While that left leg is over there, just extend it, flex through that heel, get a deep stretch, and then point the toe. And then flex and point, and let's take some rotations. And then knee in, and we'll stretch that right leg out and flex through the heel. Hug that knee and get the rib and the thigh connected. Flex that left heel to the sky and get that leg straight if you can, and then point, and we'll bring it in. We're going to bring that left knee across towards your right shoulder. So you feel that outer hip stretch. And then once you do, straighten the leg and turn that toe in, press the heel to the sky and feel that nice stretch down the outside of your shin, your peroneal muscles, and then bend the knee and drop into a twist. As you come back, put that left foot on the ground next to your right thigh, and then let it drop open in your passive figure 4. Let's make it more active. Reach around, grab that right hamstring, use your left hand against, or left elbow against that left thigh. Right leg comes up. I'm just going to roll that hip forward and back. And then finally, we'll bend both knees, arms into a T, knees drop right. And then we press everything back through center, bend both knees. Left knee comes in, we're going to grab that hamstring, we'll draw those circles, both directions. And then we open it to the right. Maybe extend it and flex. Point, flex, and point, and circle. And then back through center, straighten out that left leg, flex that right leg in, press that heel towards the sky, and eventually straighten it out. And again, flex, a little deep stretch, point. And then bend that knee right onto the side. Bring that left leg across so you feel that nice stretch in your outer hip. And then once you do, turn that toe in, straighten out the leg, and then finally bend it back for a twist. And then right foot on the ground next to the left thigh, let it drop open, passive figure 4. Bend that left knee, reach around to the hamstring, grab and extend. You can flex and point that leg, but use that right elbow against the right thigh. I believe we rolled in and out a couple times. And then finally, crisscross those legs, no gap, or legs go left. And then back through center. We rolled up a minute ago really slowly. We're going to try rolling like a ball without momentum, as slowly as you feel like you can go, and then come up. And then over onto your hands and knees. We're going to stagger. So right hand forward, left knee forward. And all we're going to do to start with, flat back, just move your weight forward and back. No big deal here. And then when you're ready, undulate it. So inhale cow, exhale cat. Good. Everything squares up. Now left hand forward, right leg, right knee back, forward, sorry. Flat back as you shift forward and back. Good. And then we cow, forward, and cat back. So just move in different areas. Beautiful. And then once again, we square up, wide stance, arms forward, cow forward, cat back. Really drag yourself through every movement in your spine. And then on this last one, when you cow forward, squeeze those shoulder blades together, lift your knees, press back, down dog, and let's pedal out those feet. Wide stance, walk it back, hang your head nod yes, and shake no. Bend your knees, hands on your thighs, exhale to round, inhale, extend flat back. Exhale, round. Inhale, cow, lift it up. Nice job, everyone. Thanks for being here. Happy May Day. Okay. And one more OMG and some trivia. Okay. OMG,